And from here on we have new content, and I know nothing. Exciting! I was the last one to take the elevator back up. That Tozu man mentioned something about dorm rooms. We've cleaned up the crime scene and prepared a dorm room for each of you. He did in fact say that. The only area to fit that description was this hallway. Are the other students already in their rooms? Sounds like it.
Stop sneezing so damn loud!
Also, the rooms are very much not soundproofed. So it's true what Tozu said. There's a dorm room prepared for each of us. I wonder where mine is. And I wonder what else I can do. Not go that way. Wanted to check. Ooh. Fancy nameplates. It looked like nameplates had been nailed to all of the doors. Just like the trial podiums. Alright. Where are we then? We have colours that vaguely match the colours that everybody's wearing. Hopefully I don't have to pay any attention to what order people are in. And we are at this side of the corridor, right near the stairs. Right. Laundry room. Never went in there before. Right, so we're across from Cassidy and we're next to Jet. Let's go in.
I see.
It looks like this is it. Ooh, we have the chess set up. The room was filled with expensive-looking furniture. In the very back, I could see there was even a bathroom.
Jeez.
This is really nice. It's a lot of work for a kidnapping, or, quoting our kidnapper himself, a game. Which is all the more reason to be wary. Before I even think about resting my eyes, I should search this place for anything dangerous. Okay, we have a pretty wide pan as well. Left to right. Here is the aforementioned bathroom. The bathroom was more in line with what I expected from our kidnappers. Dull, cramped, anything but glamorous. Wait, did this toilet have its own remote control? Damn. Never mind. Why would you need one of those? A camera hung from the roof of the passageway, and the speaker as well. No matter where I stood in the room, it swiveled around to look at me. Must be equipped with a motion detector. Alright, we have a calendar. On the wall was a pin-up calendar of a celebrity. What the hell? Am I being messed with? It's pretty sexy, I'll admit, but it's also not what I want to look at during a killing game. It is September. Maybe. At least according to that. There were some sticky notes and pens inside one of the drawers. Cool. Not interested in the chess set? Shame. Why was a podium in the room? I don't plan to receive an active audience here. I mean, you are the debater. I'm gonna guess that's personalised, though again, yeah, not entirely sure why I would want one right now. Checking around the ceiling, not much happening up there. We have a bookshelf.
Eh?
These books weren't books at all. They were props made to resemble them. What a waste of a good bookshelf. I get that physical books are expensive, but, no reading. It's a pretty fancy-looking wardrobe.
That's...
with side shelves and a plant. What the hell? Inside the wardrobe were around 20 replicas of my outfit. How was that possible? This blaze is tailor-made. My parents sued the pattern. It's a bed. It looks somewhat comfortable at the very least. Doesn't seem like there's anything suspicious. Jeez, picking apart this room made me even more tired. I really don't want to sleep here, but... As I grumbled to myself, I turned to lock the door.
Eh?
Don't tell me.
Damn it!
The lock is broken. Did one of those masked people do this? Those assholes. I grabbed one of the chairs in the room and jammed it under the door handle. It wasn't exactly safe, but it was good enough for now. Today has already been crazy enough, and now I have to worry about dying. Hopefully whoever decides to kill first will go after one of the more naive students. Youch. Maybe the makeup girl. She seems like an easy target. Without bothering to take off my shoes, I walked over to the bed and laid down. Yeah, our protagonist here is significantly more antagonistic. Why was this happening to me? I thought today would be the greatest opportunity of my life. I thought I was finally going to be with my people. Why did it turn out like this? I don't want to die here. I want to go home. I want my mom and dad. But the people running this game seem to be extremely meticulous. There's no way they'll be caught by the police. At least, not before some of us are already dead. That stupid lawyer had no idea what he was talking about. It's only a matter of time until something happens. Only a matter of time. He's right, unfortunately, because that is how it always goes.
Welcome to the inner world, my star benefactors!
Hello there, drama teacher.
Your mere existence alone has blessed you with the opportunity to have a one-on-one with me, your cherished host, Tozu.
Can't wait.
Now, restless as you may be, don't move an inch. The show shall start... maybe tomorrow. I'm getting the last-second jitters. Alas, the best things in life come later rather than sooner. After all, the chicken tends to enjoy the anticipation more than the final product.
Huh? What chicken?
And you, yes you, are the chicken!
Okay, that answers that question, I suppose, but now I have more questions.
Perhaps I should switch career paths.
Well, that was something.
Hello, my amicable student friends. It is now 8 a.m. I trust you all had a good sleep? Of course you didn't. You were just rudely interrupted by our very first morning announcement. Yes, this will be a reoccurring feature of the killing game. Best get used to it. The silent crowd, huh? Maybe I should invest in adding a laugh track.
You do that. The sound of a familiar bell stirred me awake, just in time for me to catch Tozu's bizarre wake-up call.
Huh?
Regular morning announcements?
Eh?
All of a sudden, from the other side of my door, someone was knocking.
Hello?
Hey? Who's there? Police! Open up! We know you're harboring a fugitive breakdancer. Come out with your hands up and your shoelaces untied. Do what? Oh, it's just the pro gamer girl. I'm not in the mood to come out. Leave me alone. Looks like we just have to do this the hard way. I heard her draw in a deep breath, and then... Rip chair. The door swung open and sent the chair that was holding it flying. Yeah, okay, that isn't going to work as a lock.
Yo!
This isn't funny.
Yeah, you kicked my door open.
Hey, hey!
I said to open up, didn't I?
Check it out!
Anyways, Jean told me to find everyone. He wants us all to meet in that dining hall-looking place.
That's...
The one with the kitchen?
Yep. Great!
So, if you don't mind, it would be super great if you could go there. I wouldn't want to get on Jean's bad side. It looks mad intimidating, you know.
Ugh.
Fine, I'll go.
Just follow me!
Sweet, see you there. She turned her back to me and made a beeline for someone else's door. Jeez, that girl has serious problems. Cassidy's suggestion sounded less than stellar, but at the same time, not attending would look pretty bad. She said to go to the dining hall place, right? If it meant avoiding questions down the line, then it's best I just relent. Hey, we have a slightly different angle. No, we don't. I'm just way over in the corner for some reason. Alright, let's wake up, get out there.
Yep.
What better way to kick off the day than with some doorbuster action?
Level up!
Yeah, let's aim for the top. Or the knob if you want to be efficient. She wouldn't go on anyone's good side acting like that. Alright. Where was the dining hall again? It was way down the other end of the corridor, wasn't it? I wonder if I can wander off this way. No. But thou mustn't. Ulysses was observing the janitor closet curiously.
I must take note of this.
I see, so the janitor closet has been locked.
Eh?
Locked?
Yes.
Yes, I wanted to see for myself Tozu was speaking the truth and the crime scene from yesterday had been cleaned. But I can't enter the room. I guess there's something in there we aren't supposed to see. That would be the most reasonable conclusion. Of course, now we're left with the obvious question, what exactly was inside the janitor closet? I could probably spend all day trying to figure it out. For all I know, the dummy's being stored in there. Either way, we clearly weren't allowed inside, and I wasn't about to challenge that decision and get zapped again. And after watching that golfer woman come so close to death. Zapped or worse.
Morning to you.
Good morning, Damon.
Hey, hey.
Hey, do you have a calendar in your room? Calendar? Do you? Mm-hmm.
I see.
Is your calendar also themed?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, around horses?
Huh?
Horses. It's all photos of a girl horseback riding in different places. Beautiful places, too. Oh.
Yeah.
Mine's also got horses?
Oh.
Oh, really?
Huh?
What's the problem? Nothing, it's just funny. Because the girls I've spoken to all say their calendars have a horse girl, but the guys all say theirs have a male celebrity. Except you. Right. Moving swiftly on. Moving swiftly on into awkward silence. Upon entering the room, I instantly felt the disapproving gazes of the other ultimates. They were clearly still bitter about what happened yesterday. I walked over to the main table and grabbed a seat, trying to ignore their stares. Behind me, I heard Cassidy arriving with the final few students.
Check it out.
That should be everyone.
Ha ha!
Much appreciated, Cassidy.
How we feeling?
Alright, everyone, listen up. I've got some exciting news to share. Have you discovered something? Last night, I decided to leave my dorm and do some exploring. I investigated every part of this academy, with the exception of your rooms, Natch.
You think?
You don't seem tired after doing that. It's nothing I'm not used to. Once you've pulled enough all-nighters, the differences between night and day start to become meaningless.
Hi!
Anyways, back to my story. The first oddity I encountered was the janitor closet. For some reason, it's now been locked shut.
Oh.
Locked? Do you think something dangerous is being kept in there?
What?
Something dangerous?
Really?
Yikes, talk about jumping to the worst possible conclusion.
Hold your horses.
Nah, she makes a good point. It's nigh impossible to gauge a place you haven't explored. All I can tell you is that we can't enter. We can't enter and would be unwise to try.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Sheesh.
In other words, the only means of entry is by brute force, which we already know isn't taken kindly. What happened next? You said this was the first oddity, so you must have found a second.
That's right.
Not just found, explored.
Oh, really?
Take a breather.
There I was, in the room with the big tree, searching for an escape route, searching every nook and cranny, when I noticed one of the shuttered doors was open. I figured that might be the case. We have a relatively tiny area to explore. And though it was a highly unusual one, we have just done a trial, and doing a trial typically means new area. It was open? What did you find? What did I find?
Ha ha!
I'm not about to spoil the surprise.
Man.
Seriously, man. Don't worry, I fully intend to show you what lies beyond those shutters. I was only able to skim over it before dawn arrived, but
Leave it to me.
today we can explore it together. The tree is a bit of a hike to reach. No, it isn't. But if we leave now, we can...
Huh?
His words were interrupted by an unexpected series of high-pitched beeps.
Whoa!
Hey, did everyone's watches just make a high-pitched noise?
What?
Yeah, we're about to get zapped. I think we would have felt an electric shock by now. So, what was that little ding for? We looked at each other with puzzled expressions, then cautiously activated our watches. Ooh, we have a map. Fair. Am I looking at a map? Sure enough, each watch had been fitted with an interactable map. Was this some kind of automated update? Look, if you zoom in close enough, the names of the rooms will load. How thoughtful of our kidnappers. Dining hall, laundromat. Yep, it really is a layout of this building. Whoa, Turns out we were right on the money calling this room a dining hall. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It is what it is.
Ooh!
Is this the place Jean's acting so hush-hush about? She pointed to a region of the map which resembled the building with the tree. All 5 shutter doors were outlined, and behind one of them appeared to be a large multi-room area. Alpha Sanctuary?
Huh?
The position does line up. Odd choice of name, though. Alpha Sanctuary. So the room he found doesn't match its description. Considering our captors are the ones assigning names, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or concerned.
Man.
Meh. This watch would be better if you could make cute emojis or check your running distance.
No kidding.
It's really not much of a watch. It doesn't even tell you what time it is.
Don't get it mixed up.
Hey, do we know if it's actually 8 AM? The few clocks around here seem easy to sabotage. Maybe they're gonna try and mess with our sleep schedules?
Perhaps.
I do feel especially cantankerous today. Good word.
That ain't it.
The announcement seemed accurate. My internal clock is pretty strong, and I did stay awake for most of last night.
Aye.
But let's circle back to the actual topic at hand. Our new area of interest. With a map at everyone's disposal, it'll be even easier to find. I say that's a sign for this crew to set sail. May as well.
Gotta stay one step ahead.
Still, let's be cautious when we enter. For all we know, the people running this operation might have planted something dangerous.
Okay.
We won't know until we check for ourselves. Let's go!
Pardon me.
Just a moment. Are we able to trust those two? He pointed to Eva and I. Are you trying to keep us out of the investigation? That seems awfully suspicious. I'm only being mindful of my peers. Forcing them to put up with a threatening person or thing would be morally dishonest.
Let's see.
And on the subject of dishonesty, let's be clear it was not me sowing discourse last night. Isn't that right, Eva? In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, or resort to murder. Trying to crush our spirits during such a vulnerable moment. And how could anyone forget his input? He nodded in my direction. The other students immediately turned to stare, like cats following a string toy. Damon could have at least kept his opinions to himself. Probably should have, yeah. But instead... This whole we're all ultimates thing is pretty inane anyways. After meeting all of you, it's clear none of us have the same goals. He belittled everyone's talents in order to elevate his own.
Unfortunately.
Clearly, neither of these two have our best interests at heart.
I see.
It's true. Having the ultimate liar around during our investigation would make some people here uncomfortable.
Oi!
More than that, she'll probably use her skeevy talent to try and mess with our heads. Personally, I'd be happier if she and Damon remained here.
Let's see.
Perhaps someone else could stay and keep an eye on them? No, not it.
Bro?
Damn, you hate them that much?
Hell no!
Dude, I don't hate them. It's just, babysitting is hard work, you know? That's what my babysitter's always told me, at least. I think it's okay if Eva and Demon come along.
Hold on.
You aren't wary of them, Miss Venica? Vinicia. How the heck did you pronounce that again? Vinicia. That'll do. Just because they have different opinions doesn't mean that they're bad people. They clearly want the same thing as the rest of us, right? They want to go home. So, I think it's okay to give them a chance. It's kinda like that thing they say in court. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty, right?
What about...
Yeah, Eva could use her talent to figure out the mysteries. Lies and mysteries seem at least tangentially related, don't they? I suppose it's not a huge deal, so long as they don't interfere.
Correct.
I have no intention of doing so. If you want to take precautions, we could investigate in small groups. That way everyone can keep tabs on each other. Sounds like a great idea. Let's go!
Ha!
Gwahaha! Now that's the energy I'm looking for. How's about it, crew? Ready to head off and explore? So long as you don't pair me with anyone weird.
Leave it to me!
Whatever floats your boat, follow me. People slowly trickled out of the dining hall, heading towards the room with the tree. Alpha Sanctuary, huh? As much as I didn't want to tag along with the others, I was curious to see what this new place was all about. Considering Jean's reaction to it, it couldn't be anything dangerous, could it? We have some stragglers. Hello. Toshiko was sitting at the dining table, staring indignantly at a bowl of cereal in front of her.
Hello?
Hey, why are you still here? Is a lady not allowed to feel properly fed and rested before her next adventure? You haven't even touched your cereal. Look closely at the bowl. What do you see inside? Cornflakes?
Indeed.
Yet, what does the cereal box depict?
Unacceptable!
Honey nuts, a photo of them, superimposed under the words, yes, honey nuts. How am I to enjoy a cereal that does not disclose its own ingredients? Perhaps something dastardly lurks within these Auburn flakes. I've never liked cornflakes myself, but she's in way over her head. Now that I think about it, I even hadn't thought about touching the kitchen in this place. If Toshiko was able to eat something and still be standing, then I guess that's a good enough sign the food here is safe.
Hi.
Are you gonna check out the room Jean found? Eventually. I just need a minute. Sure. Well, I could look at everything again, but there's probably not much point. Let's go!
Come on.
Do you want something? No, not really.
Anyway.
You on your way to the new room?
Nope.
I'd say I'm still hesitant. Everyone is so willing to blindly follow one man. Seems these people desperately need someone to look up to.
Welp.
What can you do? Tree room.
Huh?
Why is the shutter closed? I was sure I left it open. The pirate pressed both of his hands against the shutter door and attempted to heave it open with only his strength. But the door didn't budge an inch. Without something to grip onto, there's no getting past. So this was all for nothing? I could try kicking it down, but that'll surely get me a zap, or worse, catch the attention of... I've been upstaged! Hello.
Huh?
Villain!
You! Stay away, villain! It seems the pirate went ahead and told everyone about the shuttered door.
Terrible.
Vagabond.
Just terrible.
Attention seeker. As the host, I'm supposed to be the one who introduces new areas. Now, anything I say will seem like an afterthought. I wasn't expecting basic etiquette from the likes of you. But I'm a ship captain, not a pirate.
Seriously?
That's what you focus on. Oh well, I should look on the bright side.
Plot twist!
There are still two very important pieces of information that none of you know about.
Oh, really?
Go on then, tell us. First of all, I see you have noticed the new map feature.
Well done.
Well done for being on the ball. As a token of appreciation, allow me to introduce its sister feature.
The show must go on.
The rules and regulations. Any self-respecting game needs them after all. Rules and regulations. How very familiar. All students or unwilling participants of the killing game must live at Eden's Garden Academy until the headmaster grants them release. Students are not allowed to vandalize any official killing game property, such as the cameras and the Tozu trinkets. Exceptions may apply. Students are prohibited from harming Tozu or Mara. Students will not be harmed if they obey the rules and regulations. Any student who is responsible for another student's death is considered blackened, same terminology. All other students are considered spotless. Once a student is killed, a class trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. At the end of the class trial, a vote will take place to determine who is the blackened. All killing game participants will have one vote. If the majority vote goes toward a blackened student, then they alone will be executed and the killing game will continue for all remaining students. If the majority vote goes toward a spotless student, then all spotless students will be executed and the remaining blackened will be granted release. Students who violate the rules and regulations will be punished accordingly. New rules may be added at any time and will come into effect immediately.
How?
Nothing out of the ordinary there, and I also noticed the thing previously mentioned in the prologue about game will continue until 2 students remain is missing from that list.
Why the long phase?
Of course, we are civilized folk, are we not? Rules for a killing game.
Get out.
Civilized folk don't kidnap people and force them to kill each other. That's not true at all. You're probably too young to know, but there was a funny little experiment involving 24 students in a prison. Even so, those fake guards didn't kill people.
Pathetic.
Shush, shush, shush. We're not having this debate again. What was that yesterday about logic jumping ship? Now, for the second, more exciting news. You see, a very interesting secret is lurking beyond this door.
Plot twist.
A secret which could spell the difference between life and death. Huh? The difference between life and death? What do you mean by that? Nope, not telling. If you're curious to know more about this secret, you'll have to find it yourself. By the way, the sooner you find it, the better. I'm itching for some exciting developments. Slow burn works better as a form of medieval torture than a writing style, if you ask me.
That was very...
As someone who studies deranged people for a living, you've outdone many of them.
Who? Me?
Truly? Why, thank you.
Moving on.
Anyway, I'll be off now. Afterthoughts like me can't take up too much screen time.
Hold your horses.
Hold on, what about the shuttered door? Can we not open it again? No need to worry, I have that handled.
Good morning.
Have fun, everyone. Be sure to regularly check your Tozu trinkets for new updates. Whistling a cheery tune to himself, the masked man strolled away and out of sight.
Weird.
Did I hear that right? Tozu trinket. He must mean the stupid watches we're wearing.
Whatever.
Talk about an ugly name. I'm sticking to watch.
Hey.
Hey, what about the other thing he said? Apparently there's an important secret behind this shuttered door. Smells like motive to me. Does this mean another treasure hunt?
Yep.
Woohoo! Count me in!
Whoa!
Did you even listen to that goat guy? He said the secret could be the difference between life and death. It's not something to run headfirst into.
Doubt it.
He probably just said that to spook us. I don't even know what this secret is. Which is why we should exercise caution. Look around you. We're in a killing game. Whatever's been prepared is definitely dangerous.
Tisk.
If it's enough to make that Tozu man excited, it can't be good news.
Right.
Exactly. For all we know, we could have planted a bomb or something.
Hold on.
Planting a bomb would defeat the purpose of this game, wouldn't it? Tozu's goal is to toy with us, so we should assume everything within this killing game exists for that reason.
Kind of like...
Then this secret?
Stay calm.
It is simply a tool to manipulate us. Fortunately, it's also where our resistance against the killing game can begin.
Eh?
What do you mean?
Ah?
Suddenly, as if in direct response to Wolfgang's declaration.
Yo!
Hey, the shutter door opened. The shutter was now gone, revealing a hallway on the other side. At the very end, I could see a huge metallic door with a bright red alpha symbol painted over it.
Check it out!
This matches what we saw on the map.
Hmm.
Is this the sanctuary? Aye, according to the map. As for whether or not this place is true to its name, well, it's probably better I just show you inside. Follow me. Is it really a good idea to approach that door?
I'm sure.
Yes, I think it's best we listen to Jean's directions for now.
Seriously?
You want to investigate? Didn't you just say we should resist the killing game?
Trust in the process.
It is not the act of investigating that matters, but our reason for investigating. Our resistance against the killing game begins when we refuse Tozu's bait. So long as we expel his secret from our minds, exploring should come at no cost to our safety.
Just like my video games.
Hell yeah, we're gonna be raiding this like we're on the Dreadnought. I didn't get that. Reference, which that presumably was, missed. Sure is dark in here. Well, there we go. At the end of the hallway loomed a mysterious iron door. In a way, its appearance was almost comical. Everything about it, from the scale to the colour, had as much subtlety as a supervillain's lair in a kids' show. Are we underground somewhere? I was kind of thinking that before, but now I think it even more so. I think we're underground somewhere. I don't know. It has that kind of vibe. Of course, whatever lurked behind this door probably wasn't something to laugh at. Everyone here? Alright. You're out both hands tightly around the handle. And heaved open the door with a grunt. Immediately, the rest of us crowded around to get a glimpse inside. Is this a pharmacy?
Oi!
Oi, it is a pharmacy. Meh. Doesn't first aid defeat the point of a killing game?
No.
That's assuming people will use this pharmacy for good. You mean? It's no wonder Jean was so secretive. Who knows what kind of dangerous drugs are lurking inside.
Hell no!
Then we should stay clear of this place, right? Not exactly. It's like what Wolfgang said earlier. What we're doing is investigating our surroundings. If everyone's on the same page with this pharmacy, it'll be easier to notice if something goes missing. So what you're saying is, if we know the dangers, we'll also know the precautions to take. It's either that or be vulnerable. This door doesn't come with a lock. And the shutter's probably being operated by Tozu and his lady friend.
Hold on.
Do you really think one of us would steal something dangerous from the pharmacy? I'd hope not, but better to be safe than sorry. In any case, let's ignore this secret nonsense and focus on exploring the pharmacy. How about we return here in an hour, eh? We can share our findings then.
Yep.
Sounds good. Remember guys, make sure to stay on alert for anything dangerous. If I catch one of you trying to pocket something suspicious, you're dead.
Miss.
Word choice, Miss Madison. With cautious yet determined expressions, the students entered the newly opened pharmacy. Giving everyone unrestricted access to medication sounded like a disaster in the making. But having already evoked the group's ire after speaking my mind before, I wasn't about to make the same mistake twice. I'll just stay quiet. Let them do their thing. After all, the less people are looking for that very interesting secret, the better my chances are of finding it. The difference between life or death, huh? Entering the pharmacy was like being transported to early modern Europe. Instead of retail shelves, dozens of cabinets lined the walls. Through the glass I could see old bottles and vials. To the back of the room, 2 exits framed either side of the wall. Though the floor wasn't tiled, it had been painted to look that way. And the ceiling above had been engraved with complicated patterns.
Jeez.
Definitely unlike a modern pharmacy. The map indicated there were rooms beyond this area. Where should I go first? Cabinets! Cabinets, cabinets, and more cabinets. And maybe some tables and things too. Chains, even. Despite everything about this place looking old-fashioned, there wasn't a single speck of dust on the glass. Same dialogue. What is this contraption? What the heck is this? Some sort of wired contraption? Basically the same dialogue. Basically my own thoughts. Well, not much to look at in here. Look at all this stuff! I pointed at the shelves, which were lined with an assortment of different medicines. There's way too many drugs here. What if someone uses it for something bad?
That's...
Like a murder plot?
No, seriously.
Huh? Well, true, but I was talking about tripping out.
Ugh.
What if someone downs an entire bottle just to get high? There's no opioid emergency centre or anything here. But I hope everyone here has high tolerance.
Seriously?
That's what you're concerned about? Yeah. Tons of people can get easily addicted. I'm telling you, this is a whole can of worms that'll lead to havoc. I've seen it firsthand.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Who cares?
Nothing. Fair enough. Did he shoot me a dirty look?
Curious.
All of this medication is out in the open. Anyone could easily grab whatever they wanted. Maybe we should try locking this place up.
No matter.
No, that won't be necessary.
Eh?
But didn't you just... That was merely stating a fact, not implying anything. I'm very confident no one will misuse what is available here.
Trust in the process.
You should be confident too. He may say that now, but his expression earlier told a different story. Mind talking for a sec?
Hello?
I'm surprised you want to talk to me at all.
Oh,
'Cause of what happened yesterday? Nonsense.
now would you look at that?
I don't let the past affect today's judgments. It would drive me crazy.
Anyway,
Anyway, what do you want?
Help a lady out, will you?
Could you start leaving your dirty laundry outside your room every morning?
huh?
What? Why? So I can collect it. There's a laundry room here, isn't there? May as well use it.
I see.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
What now?
Well, I'd like to propose a question.
Oh, embarrassing.
It's a bit of an embarrassing one, but do you think you could help with the laundry, I mean? There's a lot of you, so I know I could use an additional hand.
Huh?
Why me? Well, that cute little suit of yours is very well kept. You must have plenty of experience under your belt, right? You don't need to word it like that.
Oh, so cute.
So what do you say?
It's not cute.
Fine. Sure, I can help. Oh, shucks, thank you. I'll let you know when I need you. You can bring a friend too if you want.
Seriously?
I don't have any friends here. I've only been here a day.
Tisk.
Then get off your butt and start making connections. They could help you out later down the line. Don't underestimate the people around you, you hear? Well, we've been signed up for a side quest. Okay. Now we have Yodi Shop. Where are we anyway? Okay. Why am I looking way back here? Ah. Q and E to switch page. Right, so yeah, we have down there. We have that area. Courtyard. Tree room. And we don't have a map of this area yet. Fine. Various expensive-looking perfumes were encased in a glass cabinet. This was the first time I've even seen perfume being sold at a pharmacy. Bright yellow mop buckets, brooms, and chemical cleaners line the shelves. As well as extra strength, all-purpose cleaner, laundry powder, degreaser, disinfectant, furniture polish, glass cleaner. Gee, that's a lot of cleaning supplies. Though, I guess it's not a bad thing to have around, considering the people I'm stuck with. Right, that's a different area. Can't look at those shelves. Is that popcorn back there? Yeah. The entire aisle was packed with soft drinks, all in authentic glass bottles too. And all the same flavour by the looks of it. Whatever. Drinking something from this pharmacy would be stupid. A vast selection of colourfully packaged skin, hair and body care products are on display. Taking a closer look, every label bore the same extremely pixelated and hard-to-read logo. Le Roche Pazi? Doesn't even make sense. Ah, this will be going back where we came from. No, it isn't. It's somewhere completely different. We have a greenhousey kind of area. And now I can't go back. At least not that way. There's something else again! Oh boy. A lot of rooms. Pharmacy A3.
For real?
Whoa! Is that a gachapon? What's it doing in a place like this? There's no sticker showing what's up for grabs. It's the ultimate blind box. It sounded more like the ultimate scam.
Ooh.
A gachapon this mysterious is bound to have good prizes. He's hoping for a bunch of rare figurines. Those can sell for tons. She walked over to the machine and poked at the money slot with her finger. No card terminal, huh? Whoever made this thing sure is behind the times.
Damon!
You got any cash on you?
Seriously?
Even if I used physical cash, my wallet is inside my luggage, which was left on the train.
So unfair.
Grr. How are we supposed to play if we don't have any money? You think Tozu's gonna start his own economy here?
Better zip up my fly, my genius is showing.
If he does, I've already got the perfect name for the currency. Blood money. Too soon? Oh well, moving on.
Yep,
It may not seem like it, but money isn't the end-all be-all.
check it out!
We still have one last thing up our sleeves. Our brains! Just you wait. Cassidy Amber will crack open the secrets of this gachapon. Figuratively. This machine is probably private property, like the camera Grace tried to throw a rock at. Back then, Grace only received a shock, but that was before the Mara woman had been introduced to us. Cassidy might talk the talk, but even she knows better than to risk a face full of lead. Pachinko. This looked a lot like a pachinko machine. Probably because it is. Definitely had a place for a pharmacy.
Rise and shine!
Hello again. Haha, you've discovered it. Where do you come from?
Plot twist!
Beneath the floorboards, where the telltale heart lies. Jeez, he should have stayed there.
Why the long face?
Anyways, this pachinko machine is vital to your killing game experience. It is the only source of Mara bucks in the entire academy.
The hell?
Mara bucks?
Mm-hmm.
Mara bucks are a physical currency, which can be used to win prizes from the gachapon next door over. However, students looking to obtain this currency must first brave the pachinko machine. To start a game, simply slide 2 Mara bucks into the machine. With luck, the ball will drop into the correct hole, and you'll win more Mara bucks.
Well done!
Without luck, well, you get nothing. Easy as that. Since everyone's wallets are currently empty, the first game is free for all students. Why would you put something like this in a pharmacy?
Who? Me?
Buying medicine is sort of like gambling in a way. There's no way to tell what's really in the bottle. You can only trust in the process. A bag of over-the-counter cough drops could be laced with arsenic for all you know. I mean, it could. But then the health inspectors would shut the place down. What sort of world does this guy live in?
Anyways.
Well, I don't see why I would take my chances with a machine like this. Seems like a quick way to lose money. Fear not. The pachinko is merciful as it is arbitrary. Should you fail to win after a certain number of attempts, the pachinko will grant you a special consolation reward.
Isn't this lovely?
A little bit of pity for the fortunateless few. Generous, isn't it?
Ugh.
Sorry, still not interested.
Terrible.
Such
Just
a
terrible.
tough audience.
Moving on.
How about this then? Every few weeks, the pachinko will receive a new patch.
Plot twist!
and the Constellation Ward guarantee carries over. However, the guarantee won't carry over if there's a lunar eclipse in the coming 3 weeks, or if the name of the current month ends in Y, or if Mercury is in retrograde.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you think? Sounds compelling, no? No.
Take this seriously.
Nope, not convinced. Truly, maybe I should have tried a different approach. Fewer penalties, maybe. No, then it loses the thrill factor. The kinder the system, the less alluring it becomes. Tozu wandered out the room, clearly deep in thought. Maybe I'll try out this pachinko later.
Question.
Yo, Davey? It's Damon. You think it too, don't you? Think what? That Jean is a total LARPer.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Roleplay.
Duh.
Come on, are you serious? You don't know what LARPing is?
Yep.
It's a style of roleplay that takes place in person instead of over the internet. So it's acting.
Dude!
Hey, actors are only in it for the money. Jean obviously stoops low, but I doubt he'd stoop that low. You're calling him a loser either way? Though you seem to think otherwise, am I right? You'll need to back your claim up with some evidence. Know of any famous Jean doppelgangers?
That's not it.
Don't go making weird accusations. I know that guy's not an actor. He's just a pirate, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. A guy who plays a pirate.
Really?
That's called acting?
Dude!
Are you deaf in one ear? I just said role-playing and acting are completely different. She's super sensitive about this. Does she role-play in her free time or something? Well, that conversation was completely irrelevant to the situation at hand, but sure. Ulysses was hunched over his notebook, scribbling furiously. Acetaminophen, ibuprofen, dihemhydramine. Most of the medicine here seems to be for minor stuff like coughs and allergies. And others look like they do more harm than good. I hope no one gets badly injured. There's nothing here we could use to help them. Are you guys cataloguing all the medicine? Trying to, at least. There might be too many to take note of, even for me.
Hey.
You look super tired. Hey, do you want me to take over? It's fine. There shouldn't be much longer. I'm familiar with a lot of this medication. You are? My parents, before they knew what to supplement me, they used to rotate between these. Whether or not the medication would actually work was anyone's guess.
The hell?
They made you take a bunch of random medicine? Sounds pretty irresponsible. To tell you the truth, I think they just wanted to stop thinking about it as soon as possible. Either way, at least for knowledge is useful to us now, if only for this niche, hyper-specific purpose. Sure. Well, perfumes here are so luxurious.
Oh.
Ooh, look at this one. The bottle's so pretty and gold. But what is this fragrance? It's on the tip of my tongue. You know a lot of words, right, Ulysses? Tell me what you think. I can't.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Am I interrupting you? No, I mean, I literally can't smell the perfume.
Come again?
Do you have a cold or something?
Actually...
No, I just can't smell.
Eh?
It's a condition I was born with. Basically, my body doesn't produce enough hormones. The genes which cause this also interfere with the part of my brain that's involved in processing smells.
And so on and so on.
Resulting in the inability to smell. Oh. Sorry to hear that.
According to my notes,
It's not a big deal. I can still recognize the scent if you describe it to me. How? Whenever I'm reading a book, I'll record any description of a scent I come across. Currently, there's over 1,000 entries in my notebook. 1,000 entries? How does he find the time for that? If you want, Diana, you can describe the perfume's fragrance to me. There's a chance it will match one of my entries. Sure thing. Jeez, I guess this guy has got himself covered. You do what you have to, I guess. Plants. Tall laboratory cabinets line the walls of the room. Behind the glass, I can see dozens of potted plants. Those plants aren't real, are they? Your typical lab table, equipped with a sink and Bunsen burner. I'm kind of curious if the Bunsen burner works. Don't explode the place with flammable gas. Though I guess we haven't got the you can only kill up to 2 people at a time rule yet, so you could explode the whole place. Still, seems pretty dangerous. That crazy goat and his lackey, constantly screwing me over.
Dumbass!
Don't even think about getting into my dorm room, you hear? I'll fight anyone who tries. Man, woman, gremlin, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna test her on that. Nothing else in the room to look at as far as I can tell.
Sup?
Oi, Shrimp, help me out, will ya? Chet called out for me from a row of cabinets.
What now?
What do you want?
Yeah.
It's these darn cabinets. I'm trying to sort through them, but the bottom one's stuck like a camel in a sandpit.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to ask that golfer lady for help. I know you aren't that strong, but could you help me pull it open?
Hey.
What the hell? I am strong. Is that a yes?
My man!
Great, put your hand here. Chet guided my hand to the lower cabinet. 3, 2, 1.
Show me what you got!
Pull! We both pulled on cue. And the cabinet opened.
Damn.
There's nothing.
Whoops.
Huh. That's disappointing. All that effort for nothing.
Adios.
Looks like I gotta search elsewhere. See ya. All that effort and not even a thank you. This guy sucks. Was that a photocopier back there? Do what? Ragogli delusion? I don't know what that means. And why is there a Connect 4? Wow. Big room, surprisingly little to look at. Like, nothing. Eva was staring intensely up at something. I followed her gaze and saw a large collection of posters hanging from the ceiling. There were random scribbles covering each poster. Fragoli delusion is a rare disorder in which a person holds a delusional belief that different people are in fact a single person who changes appearance or is in disguise. Jamais-vu. Avoid staring at items too long. X-rays have been carried out here. If you feel unfamiliar with this area, symptoms may worsen. Expect further at your own risk. If you see something, say something. What's jamais-vu again? It's like, deja vu is going through something that you could have sworn has happened before. I forget what jamais vu is. It's something related to that, but different. Don't those posters look strange to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty out of place in a pharmacy. It almost feels deliberate.
Look.
Take a better look at them. Doesn't it resemble something to you? Anything? You gotta stand in the right place. It's a perspective trick, is it not? I craned my neck to look at the posters from a different angle, trying to understand what Eva was talking about. All of a sudden I saw it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. An advertisement for plushies.
That's...
It's a picture of Tozu. Yes, obviously, but don't you find it strange? The little Tozu?
Listen to me.
The entire advertisement. Why is it only visible from a certain angle? If you stood anywhere else in the room, you'll never know this ad was here.
I see.
I see what you're saying. It makes no sense to hide something like this from view, unless you want to keep it a secret.
Correct.
Exactly. Look at the design of it, too. It doesn't look anything like a normal advertisement. The placement of the text and stuff is all nonsensical.
Strange.
Why is the product's price so tiny? Pricing is the sort of thing a poster would go out of its way to emphasize. That's probably just bad graphic design skills. Anyway, considering the mysteriousness of this whole advert, do you think it might be the secret Tozu was talking about before? Maybe. We should ask some of the others to take a look and see what they think.
Seriously?
You're joking. Huh? Do you really want their help? Last night those guys shunned us for being honest. If we told them about this cipher, they'd probably be upset that we were the first to discover it.
It's simple.
Even if they tried to solve it, I doubt they'd get anywhere. We're better off just lying low for the time being. Alright, that could work. Let's keep this advertisement a secret between us. For now, we can try and figure out what it actually means.
Interesting.
In my opinion, this is definitely not what Tozu wanted us to find. It's too well hidden for it not to be. No, it isn't. Meaning, solving this cipher could lead us to something important.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. It could mean the difference between life or death, and it's something we have to figure out. What about this direction? Oh, that's the cleaning supplies. This direction. Beds. Patient beds were arranged next to each other like a run-of-the-mill hospital ward. There's no way these were placed here just to enhance the room's aesthetic, right? Jeez, I really hope these sheets are clean. Sure don't look it. Bed. Bed. Further adventures in beds. So many beds. Better start paying close attention to our food. What do you mean? There's sleeping medicine here. You slip some of it into someone else's drink, and they're left defenseless at night. All you'd have to do is sneak into their room.
That's...
We're not even a day into this killing game, and you're already coming up with ways to murder.
Whoa!
Whoa, no, it's not like that at all. We just gotta know the dangers we might be facing. That's the best way to survive, right?
Fair.
Yeah, it's fair. Even if you were planning something, it'd be pretty counterintuitive to reveal it like that.
No kidding.
Exactly. The only thing I want to do is stop any murders from happening.
That's...
Stop murders, huh? How do we do that?
Think about it this way.
For starters, we need to protect everyone. How exactly we do that is what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Don't worry about it.
You can trust me to come up with something. I definitely will. He's one of the few normal people here, so I guess I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I've always hated taking medicine. It usually tastes so gross and bitter. Would be a lot nicer if they added more sweetness, like with cough serum for kids.
Come again?
How is that relevant? Were you listening in on me? Not listening in, I just overheard you talking. I don't think this conversation is going anywhere. The moment the little girl spotted me, a scowl appeared on her face.
Really?
What's that expression for? She went quiet for a moment, seemingly mulling over something in her head.
My.
Doesn't this place make your blood run cold, Mochi?
Mochi?
It's a nickname. Does it not suffice? You can just call me by my name, not some dumb alias.
Ahem.
How rude. Don't understand how layered it is. It's a reference. To what? To you, silly. You're cold on the outside, yet perfectly soft on the inside. Oh, and you melt a lot too.
You think?
That's surprisingly surface level. Also, what you're describing sounds more like ice cream. Not everything in life has to be deep. Simplicity is the key to living, Mochi. Aren't you the one who called it layered? More importantly, does this place not frighten you to your core? It reeks of sickness and disease. This is a place where people live out the rest of their days.
Foul.
Oh, and the cold injections. They're ever so sharp. I can almost feel the pain now.
Eh?
You mean needles? Don't tell me you're scared of needles. Huh? No, that's not what you were supposed to...
Of course not.
I mean, of course not. Wherever did you get that idea? Needles? I'm not scared of silly things like that. Yeah, her face tells a different story.
Honestly.
This really is a death game. Such squalid medical facilities. That's putting it nicely. This place looks like it's been abandoned for years. The floor looked especially rough. Were chemicals spilled here or something? Wait a minute. On closer inspection, that strange patchy texture was actually part of the design? What the heck? Why make a floor look damaged on purpose? Enamored with the place, are you? Enamored? With the floor in particular, it seems. Well, better that than something valuable. If you broke one of the machines here, your insurance probably wouldn't cover it. Was that her idea of a joke? What a mighty collection of tools at our disposal. In case any of us come down with a sickness, we can take them here for treatment.
Right.
I think Ulysses is keeping track of all the medicines this place has.
Aye.
Aye, smart lad. I was considering doing the same. As a ship captain, it's my duty to not only fare the waves, but to take care of my crew.
Leave it to me!
And that goes beyond seasickness. Recognizing common infections and diseases is all part of the job. Sounds like a job for a medic, not a ship captain. Well, I've talked to everyone and explored the entire pharmacy. Apart from the cipher, there wasn't anything in here that could help me escape.
Golly!
There you are. Come to the front of the pharmacy. We found something.
Eh?
What did you find? Some kind of pin pad thingy. Just take a look for yourself, will ya? Pin pad thingy. If it was enough to send her flying over here, I may as well check it out.